Okay guys, welcome back. This is lesson 4. I hope all is going well after 3 lessons. I hope you've become, a much stronger Dholak player since then, and I hope your confidence has, rose quite a bit since our very first lesson. And I hope you're feeling more comfortable about the idea of playing Dholak in front of people as well. If you don't feel that you're at that point as of yet, not to worry, we have plenty of time. Like I said, this is all about you, and you're gonna get you're gonna get out of this whatever you put in. So I'm just leaving it at that for you guys. So lesson 4 is gonna be a build on from lesson 3. Just to review real quick, what we did in lesson 3 is we basically put both sides together, and we put both hands together. So basically, what you're doing in lesson 3 is you're doing Okay, so you should have this down already. If you haven't viewed lesson 3, 2, or 1, please go back to lesson 1 and start from there. Don't just jump right into this. It will help you tremendously if you start, from the lesson that that you might have missed as well. Okay, so that's just to put it out there. For those who have watched lesson 1, 2, and 3 and who have done also a sufficient practice, what we're going to do in lesson 4 is we're going to change it a little bit. So you remember in lesson 2, we learned about hitting the bass side with the open hand now. Remember the idea of touching the stove, right? We're just going to barely touch the stove, right? So now what we're going to do in this lesson is we're going to combine this with the small side, right? And we're going to keep our rhythm structure still the same. So remember, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So please keep this in mind. This rhythm is very, very crucially important. So please keep that in mind when you're playing these beats. Do not change the rhythm from 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to keep it consistent. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eventually, you can manipulate the beats. You can make it 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 if you want. But for now, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? We're just going to keep it at that pace right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to introduce the open hand and combine both hands. So I'm just going to pull the Dholak back here so you guys can have a better look as well. So let's see here. Okay. So perfect. So here's my bass side and here's my small side. What we're going to do is we're going to do 1, 2. Same thing like lesson 3. Right, I'm putting my hand out here to show you guys after I hit the two times on this side, the bass hand is doing nothing besides keeping a resting place. Okay, that's all it's doing. So that's why I'm putting it out here. I don't want you guys to play like that. I don't want you guys to play 1, 2. No need, okay, to bring your hand all the way over there. I'm just demonstrating that this side is doing nothing beyond the 2 beats. After the 2 beats are done, it does absolutely nothing, right, until the next cycle. Okay, so I'll show you how I want you guys to play it, which is right. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's exactly how I want you guys to play it. So when you're first starting this off, you can pause the video wherever you like. The pace I want you guys to go at is very, very slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you guys to go this slow so that you will perfect the form. You'll have the cleanest and crispest sound as well. And then from there, that's when you can speed it up as well. But for the time being, all we want you guys to do is as slow as possible, nice clean sounds, crisp, and perfect form. That's all we're looking for right now. Okay, so let's recap this real quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is what's happening on the bass side when I'm doing that. Okay, so here we go. See where my hand is on the bass? After it does its 2 hits, it's in the ready position for the next cycle. Okay, so keep that in mind. Right? Sorry, that's absolutely wrong. Let me show you that again. 1, 2 in the ready position, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So that's what's happening on the big side. What's happening on the small side here is just this. Okay, that's all that's happening. So in lesson 4, what we're doing is we're building on lesson 3. Please take the necessary time to practice it. Remember also, when we're moving ahead in the lessons, that doesn't mean that I want you guys to forget what you learned in lesson 3 and lesson 2 and lesson 1. Always go back to that, build on your fundamentals, and keep working that way. And you'll be able to, perfect all the sounds, and the form will be just right as well. Okay, so we'll see you in lesson 5. We're going to be mixing it up a little bit and building on that. Just before I let you guys go, I'm going to show you and let you listen to how it should sound when you're playing it at a fast pace. All right, so here we go. So you started off. So that's what it's going to sound like at a fast pace. Do not do this until you've perfected it at a very slow pace and you build from there, okay? This might take you a day or 2 or so to perfect, but take the necessary time. Don't rush it. Make sure it's not sloppy, and make sure everything is crisp. I'll see you guys in lesson 5.